So let's say that you are fine from going from side of your body all the way up to here, but then once you get here, this starts to become more of a challenge, and then it's discomfort levels, maybe about a 5, a 6, and then it gets really uncomfortable when you get higher up here. Here's the way that you can be able to use a little ab roller on the wall to then be able to start to work on some movements of 1, working the muscles underneath, and then 2, also helping with getting some range of motion, because a lot of times it's this movement when we're trying to get our arm up over our head is challenging to do because these muscles are tight and they're not letting go. So go look at those massages further up and massage into this area, massage into the side area. But this exercise right here can be really helpful and simple and easy to do. Is I just put the roller on the wall and then I'm just lightly just letting my body slowly go in there and come back. And I'm just doing these light little movements here, up and down. And you'll find spots. You'll go up and you'll feel a little sticking point here, and then you just come back down. Come back up, and you can treat this as a nice little stretch. If you're staying here as a stretch, which I recommend that you do, 2 minutes, and just focus on breathing. At least 2 minutes. And then create this exercise. Bringing blood flow. Telling these muscles here that it's okay. You don't have to protect this area. We're building up strength. We're getting better. We're healing up. Tell that to the muscle. It needs that. Now you can also do it facing forward. Same thing. So then now I'm here. Now this is going to work a different part. So maybe I'm having issues with bringing my arm up to maybe I'm feeling okay here, but once I get here, I feel a little something. Maybe that's coming from a tightness underneath that's causing extra pressure here. Massage those areas and then light exercise. And you'll be surprised because now we're using these muscles and we're not using the shoulder muscles to help bring our arm up higher. We're using our body weight to let ourselves fall forward, and then the wheel's just rolling on the wall. That is allowing us to bring our arm up a little bit higher, which then is also helping with our range of motion. Okay, those are some really nice basic movements you can be able to use on the wall. The other thing you can do is if you don't have this, you just climb your fingers up the wall and come back down. Climb them up, back down. Climb them up, back down. Okay, same thing on the front. Climb it up, back down. Climb it up, back down. And just doing these little typewriter things up the wall and back down, up the wall and back down. So you're using the wall as assistance, and it's not just your arm being free in the air and just trying to pull up. That wall can help take a lot of resistance, take a lot of pressure off the shoulder by using that. Okay, the wall is very, very helpful if you're having any type of shoulder issues. The other thing you can do also on the wall is now. Same thing like I'm laying on the ground. Now I'm using this wall as assistance and a nice little feedback. So if I'm unable to get my hands back to the wall, then I can measure that, right? Where my shoulders are at, all this stuff can play a huge factor. Rotating here, it's gonna be a different feeling than when I'm laying on the ground, being on the wall, and I'm doing these movements here, all right? So ground is gonna be easiest, and on the bed, on the ground, and then working your way up to the wall, using it to be able to help, and then using it as a nice feedback mechanism to be able to really help with getting some nice range of motion in those shoulders and exploring. You're just exploring. You're trying to find new movements that you can be able to strengthen and be able to stretch. Okay, try the wall. Try those little basic movements standing up, and let us know if you have any questions.